Hey friends, Alan Lee here with the Handyman Journey. Welcome, guys. We are tuning in live here on Facebook and YouTube. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm super excited to join you guys here for a live video. I want to start doing these live videos kind of on a weekly basis, hoping to do it every week, maybe every 2 weeks, and then move from there. So super stoked about that. Excited to have you guys here. So if you guys are brand new to this live thing, the way that it works is go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment section below with your name and where you're located, and if you have a business or not. I would absolutely love to hear it. Basically, what we're going to do here, the whole idea for these live videos is that you guys hop on with me and leave me some questions, and I will answer those for you to the best of my knowledge. I definitely don't know everything, but I love to hang out with you guys. We got Maui Steve is in the house. Man, Steve, I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Thanks for tuning into this live video. Maui Steve, super excited that you're here. If you haven't seen, Maui Steve was on our podcast, oh man, quite a while ago. So check out that episode of the Handyman Success Podcast. That was an absolutely fantastic episode of the Handyman Success Podcast. If you guys have any questions at all, drop them in the comment section there. We'd love to answer questions for you guys and also comments. Basically, I'm just going to talk here. If you guys got any questions, feel free to drop them in there and we will get to that. So if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Alan Lee. Welcome. If you don't know me, that's who I am. I own and operate a handyman business here in, I call it Sacramento, California. Technically, I'm in Roseville, California, just outside of Sacramento. And I started up my business back in 2016. My wife and I started up back in August of 2016. We worked part-time for a couple months, basically in the nights and the weekends. And then we went full-time January 1st, 2017. It's been a heck of a ride since then. We've made some money, we've lost some money, we've had a lot of fun. It hasn't always been fluffy bunnies and rainbows, but overall, it's been a really fun journey and we've really enjoyed it. So basically where we're at right now is we have a team right now of 4 employees. We have, over the last few years, we've really focused on creating and growing our systems and our processes for the handyman business to really streamline the operation and make things more efficient. And it's been really fun. Today is actually the last day of March 2025. So tomorrow, April 1st, is our CSR. Her name is April. It's actually her 6th year anniversary with our company. I can't believe that. April, if you're watching this, we really appreciate you. You have been a fantastic addition to our business. We couldn't do what we do without you. And it's just really fun to be able to kind of celebrate April tomorrow as she embarks on this big 6-year anniversary with our company. So it's funny, her name is April. She started with our company on April 1st. So it's kind of funny. April 1st, 2019 was her very first day. And we're excited to celebrate the 6-year anniversary. Basically, the way that so we have a CSR, we have an estimator, and we have technicians. And then I'll kind of walk you guys through how those systems look like and what they look like and how our business operates. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to drop them in the comment section. Again, if you're brand new here, I see a few more people hopping on. Go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment section below with some questions or concerns or comments that you would have about the handyman industry, and I would absolutely love to talk about those with you. So the way that our business works is we have a CSR. That's where everything starts. Our CSR was our very first hire back in 2019, and she is in charge of basically answering all of the phone calls, answering all the emails, answering all the Yelp requests, and doing the same on Google. Does a fantastic job. I remember when I first hired her, I kind of gave her my laptop and I said, here you go. Like, here's everything. So basically just handed over everything to her, handed over to her the main office line, the main business email account, everything like that. And it's been a great move ever since. Sorry, got a little bit of allergies. The weather's changing around here. So so our CSR, she handles all of the phone calls, all the emails, everything like that. And basically what she does is she runs everything through a filter. And you call it the CSR filter, right? We get probably on average 100 phone calls a week or so. And about 30 of those phone calls actually make it through the CSR filter onto our estimator. And the way that works is basically she has a bunch of, we've detailed all of our systems and our processes, and she has different filters that she runs people through, whether are they even located in our area? Do they have work that is work that we do, right? Or is it too big? Do they want to pay what we need to charge in order to make some money? There's a bunch of different factors that you have to ask people to make sure that they're even a viable client for your business. So once they make it through those filters, then she takes that information. She gets pictures from the client. She uses Company Cam, uploads the pictures on Company Cam, and uses Trello to basically manage the job and the workflow. So she'll create a card on Trello. She'll transfer that over to our estimator's Trello board, and he will see that, and he'll go ahead and open that up, open up their Company Cam to see their photos, and then go ahead and give them a call and talk about the work that they need done and provide them with an estimate. And again, we have really detailed all of our systems and processes. So our estimator walks the client through the sales process. Basically, we have a sales script, and that sales script and that sales process is depicted very in-depthly in the Handyman Sales Handbook, which is a book that you can get on Amazon. So it was fun creating that script, and it's fun seeing that script kind of put into practice. So the estimator will run through that script, and as they are doing that, basically it will culminate in them giving the client an estimate for the work. If we do need to go out and do what we call an in-person consultation, we will charge for that. But that in-person consultation charge goes towards the job when we decide to move forward. So basically, there's no money lost. And again, that the only point of that is it's just part of the filter. So we want to do as much work as we can from the office. We want to stay in the office as much as we can so that we can answer phone calls when they need to be answered. When we first started out in this business, there was basically three things that I really wanted to focus on, right? Answer the phone, show up when you say you're going to show up, and do the work for the amount of money that you say you're going to do it for. Those are the three main things that we try and live by. So if we're out of the office and we're running around like a chicken with our head cut off to give estimates to people who aren't really going to buy from us, they're just kind of wasting our time. We're wasting their time. We're not here to be able to answer the phone to provide a good quality service for the client. So we found it works best for us to be in the office, provide good quality estimates as best we can for the work that we need to do so that we can take care of our clients the best. So if we do need to go out, we charge a consultation fee, and that's basically just a filter of finding out if this person's serious about getting this work done or not. And if they're not, that's perfectly fine. There's other handymen out there. There's other handymen that will run around and just give estimates willy-nilly. But for us, we want to protect the integrity of the work that we do so that we can be there for the client. So we do charge a consultation fee, go out there, give the person an estimate. Like I said, typically we like to give free estimates over the phone. That's what we do. And probably 95% of the time they are spot on, and we can do the work for that price. Sometimes we'll get out to the job and be like, oh, this is a little bit different than what we saw. You know, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. But we don't start the job until we get 100% okay from the client saying that it's okay to go ahead and move forward with the project. So we want to make sure that every dollar is talked about before we actually start the project. And then if you're brand new here, if you're just joining in, I saw that a bunch of people just joined. Go ahead and drop a comment in the comment section below with who you are, where you're located, and if you have a business or not, and any questions that you might have for me in regards to the handyman industry or anything else, really. I would absolutely love to chat with you. Here in the comments, looking at that, we got Maui Steve's in the house, and we got Richard McGuire. What's up, Richard? Good to see you, man. So excited that you're here. Yeah, drop some questions in there. I would love to hear it from you guys. So basically, the way that our sales process continues after that is we currently use Marcate. Marcate is a CRM. And I'd say it's probably the best for the handyman industry right now. It has some quirks and things like that, but you know, you learn workarounds for those things. Me and Jason Call over at Handyman Marketing Pros, we're actually working on creating our own CRM that will hopefully be coming out later this year. Super excited about that. It's going to have a lot of good capabilities. It's been on our heart for many years now to create a handyman CRM that's actually built by handyman for handyman. So I'm really stoked about that, and that's going to be hopefully coming out later this year. Sorry, I got to keep muting it. I got like a tickle in my throat. Crazy allergy time. So what we do on Marcate, you know, in the meantime, we don't have our handyman CRM out yet. So Marquette, we take the estimate that the person has accepted and they pay the deposit for. So another part of the filter is when we don't just have the clients accept the estimate, we have them pay a deposit. So we actually get some money up front to hold their spot on the calendar, and then we take that estimate that has the paid deposit and basically transform it into a work order and schedule it on the technician's schedule so that they can actually do the work. Technician goes out, does the work, and then converts it to an invoice and gets paid. And then we use Nice Job on the back end to help manage our reviews. So Nice Job is an awesome platform that sends out automated review requests at different intervals so that the client is more likely to leave a review. And that's something that we're going to be building into our Handyman CRM, which is going to be awesome. And then basically when the technician's out there as well, they talk to the client and see if they have any additional work that needs to be done. If they do, they come back to the office, they fill out what we call an additional work request form, and they put that on the estimator's desk so that the client can be put back in the sales process, and we can help them out with the additional work that they need to be done. At the end of the day, like I said before, we're trying to live by three things. Answer the phone, show up when you say you're going to show up, and do the work for the price you say you're going to do it for. So there's nothing worse than going out to a client's house. They're like, oh, this is great. You did a great job, but we also need this work done. Okay, technician takes pictures, says, okay, we'll get back to you in a few days. And then no one ever gets back to the client. And the client's like, what happened to them? They dropped off the face of the earth. I don't know. Right? And it happens. We get busy. I mean, we're handymen. We own businesses. We have families. We have possibly other businesses going on. Who knows? Life is busy, right? And if we leave it up to chance, we're like, oh, I'll remember that. Like, we'll never get back around to it. And we're going to end up forgetting about it. We're going to end up letting the client down. And we're not going to be providing good quality service. So you always want to create systems and processes that take human error out of the equation. So what we found is we were missing a few of those jobs. So we actually created an additional work request form that when our technician gets back to the office, he fills out that additional request form and puts it on the estimator's desk every single time. We also have a specific file folder in the office for checks. So if someone pays with a check, you don't hand it to any one person. You put it in the check folder, and then the general manager every week or every few days gets those checks out, makes the deposit right then and there. So that there's no lost checks. There's no, where did that check go? What else? What other work does this client need? Who knows this or that? We want to stay on top of everything. That's how you provide good service. So in a nutshell, that's kind of our workflow efficiency. We went really in depth into that workflow efficiency workflow about a month ago in our private group coaching, the Handyman Academy, and it was a really fantastic time. We've actually been going through workflow efficiency now for probably the last 2 months, and we're going to be rounding it out here, not this upcoming Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that on our group coaching call. We're going to be bringing on one of our Handyman Academy members, and he's going to be talking about his workflow efficiency and how he has taken the things that he's learned out of the academy and applied it into his business. So that's going to be really cool. So I'm excited for that. And then we're going to be transitioning to talk about marketing and SEO optimization in the academy. So in a nutshell, that is our workflow efficiency, and that's how we do it. Sorry, guys. Man, I got crazy allergies today. Okay. Looking over here at the comments, we got Bob Bingham. What's up, Bob, from Cincinnati, Ohio? Bingham Improvements, enjoying the content. Bob, thanks for being here, brother. I'm excited that you're here all the way from Ohio, man. Ohio. And then we got another YouTuber here. Goes by the name of Uncle Monkey. Hello, Uncle Monkey. Uncle Monkey asks, what is your closing percentage for phone estimates? So they're pretty high, especially after running people through the filters. So if you look at the big picture of the closing percentage, it's probably not very good. Because like I said, we got about 100 calls coming in, and only maybe about 30 of those calls get sent to our estimator, right? So the majority of those calls are, for whatever reason, not good fit for our company, whether they are bigger than what we do, whether they're people that don't want to pay what we need to charge, whether they're people that are outside of our area, things like that. But the majority of those estimates that do make it into our estimator get accepted. So it is fairly high when you look at that. Only say 30 calls getting actually put to our estimator, and maybe 20 of them getting accepted. So that percentage is a lot higher than the 100 to 30. So it depends on which way you look at it. But we've created that filter so that our estimator doesn't have to waste his time and energy helping out the people who are not a good fit for our company for whatever reason. So that's the whole reason for having those filters and things like that. All right. Does anyone else have any other questions or anything like that? Like I said, I'm planning on doing these lives once a week. It might be once every 2 weeks. It really depends on kind of the conversation that people have with me. My thought is to do them here on YouTube and also do them in our Handyman Journey Facebook Mastermind group. If you're not part of the Handyman Journey Facebook Mastermind group on Facebook, you need to join that. It's called the Handyman Journey Mastermind group on Facebook. Absolutely fantastic group. It's completely free. There's, I think, over 14,000 people on there. The moderators are absolutely fantastic. They're the ones that really keep it just a streamlined, running, clean ship so that there's no nonsense. There's just literally people on there to help other people. So if we didn't have those good moderators, we would not be able to have such a good running ship like we do. So appreciate all the moderators out there. And if you haven't joined the Handyman Journey Mastermind group on Facebook, go ahead and join that. You can also reach out to me. I would love to set up a phone call with you. You can set up a free phone call with me at handymanjourney.com/coaching. handymanjourney.com/coaching. Completely free to set up a 15-minute call with me. I would absolutely love to talk with you. I talk to people pretty much every day, handyman from all around the world, and it's one of the joys of my life. So you could set that up, handymanjourney.com/coaching. Would absolutely love to chat with you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will catch you guys hopefully next week on one of these live videos. We got a great video. We got a great episode of the podcast. If you haven't checked out the Handyman Success Podcast yet, you need to check it out. Handyman Success Podcast, we launch a new episode the 1st and the 15th of every month. So tomorrow is April 1st. We have probably, I could say, the best episode that we've ever had. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. It's basically Jason and I talking about business mindset, what it looks like to go from not owning a business and working for someone to actually owning a business and how to adjust your mindset to get there. It's a really great conversation. It's about an hour-long conversation of Jason and I, but we really, really dig into a lot of amazing mindset stuff. So check that out. That'll be coming live to you tomorrow here on the YouTube channel and also on whichever way you listen to podcasts, Google Podcasts, things like that. Check it out. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So we'll catch you guys later. You guys have a great one. My name is Alan Lee. Again, set up a call with me at handymanjourney.com/coaching. Thanks, guys, so much, and we'll see y'all later. And I hope to talk to you soon.